Hey, welcome everybody again to another session of this Global Dev Week, the second edition of Global Dev Week. I'm so happy to be here with you. My name is Alexis Flores, part of the Encora's team here in Mexico, and I'm so glad to be here introducing the following session because it is a session from our team in India, and it is I think that it's going to be a very interesting content today, humanizing of digital experiences. And to talk about this topic, I would like to introduce to Kulbhushan KK, part of our Encora's team in India. Let me just read something about KK because he's a principal product designer at Encora. He has more than 12 years of hands-on digital design expertise, have crafted engagement, delightful product experiences with a sense of purpose and simplicity. He helps product teams, early startups with strategic design thinking to design products. And also he has set up and managed UX design teams for Encora as well as tech startups. So we are in presence of one of our senior, I can bet one of our senior elements here at Encora, and I'm pretty sure that the content will be really relevant and significant for the audience. Just a quick reminder before to leave the microphone to KK. Please leave your comments and questions using the chat. That is the way that we will be interacting with the speakers. And also, do not forget to follow us on our social media appearing right now on the screen, because that's the only way that you will be ready to join for next projects by Encora. It is also important to mention that it is an initiative in collaboration with the 17 offices and 31 innovation labs that Encora has around the world. So it is a global project, and I'm so glad to have you here, Keke, directly from India. And you will be talking about humanizing of digital experiences. I don't want to spoil this session because I'm pretty sure that it will be really interesting. So, Keke, I pass the floor to you.
Yeah, thanks, Joseph, for introduction. And let me directly dive into my presentation. So, so in this presentation, we will explore the fascinating world of humanizing technology. We will dive into areas such as emotional intelligence in AI, user-centric design in humanizing tech, and the vital role of empathetic approach towards development of technology. Throughout our journey, we will see the examples from various industries that have successfully integrated human like qualities into their product and services. These examples serve inspiration and demonstrate how humanizing technology can create a truly exceptional experiences. At the end, we will also touch base on few consideration which designer or developer can take while defining any product and which needs to have a humanizing touch. So the presentation is divided into five sections. One is we'll definitely understand the basics of humanizing, the technology and humanizing, why humanizing matters the most. And the fourth one is current tech in humanizing industry that is currently ruling the world. And then we will also dive into humanizing principle for designer and developers. So I'll probably continue. So in this probably so technology has a very important part of our lives, shaping how we work, communicate, and experience the world. But there is still a gap between human technology and the way we are interacting with systems and the computers. As we are standing at the digital age, it's crucial for us to acknowledge the immense power of technology and harness it to serve most fundamental, that is the human needs. It is about caring our unique needs and desires. It is about infusing our creation with the essence of what makes us human, which is empathy, emotions, compassion, creativity, and ability to connect deeply with one another. But bridging gap between technology and humanity is not just a responsibility of designers and the developers. It is it's a collective efforts. It requires collaboration and interdisciplinary thinking. However, with all this technological revolution, we must not forget the essence of our humanity and where the humanizing tech evolved. I'll go to the next slide. So let's understand the word humanizing. So humanizing refers to a process of making something or someone more relatable or compassionate and understandable in human context. It evolves emphasizing and highlighting qualities, characteristics, or behavior that are typically associated with the human beings, such as, again, like empathy, vulnerability, authenticity, and the emotion side. I remember in my college days, I asked one of the professor learning about new technology in my career path. Uh, I guess what is the technology that I should learn in next few years? I asked, and his answer was very simple. That he said that if you want to be a relevant, forget about the technology, learn about humans, learn about human needs, emotions, and behaviors. This is back in 2009, and I end up with my career in UX field. Humanizing technology evolves designing and developing technology to be more user friendly, intuitive, and empathetic. It aims to create a technology that feels more natural, responsive to the human needs, to the emotions, and to the interactions that we make. For example, voice assistant like Siri, Google Home, or Alexa are designed to have a conversational interaction and mimic human-like qualities. Technology is just a means to enable needs of a human beings. Technology will come and go, but I guess the topic of human needs will become a constant. I'll go to the next slide. uh, I'm sure we all remember these movies. Humanizing technology is depicted in all these movies, showcase advanced concept of human machine interaction. So let's start with the Terminator. So while the film revolved around the battle between humans and machines, they also explore the concept of human like technology. I remember that in Terminator 2, The Judgment Day, the Terminator learns about empathy and develops the sense of protectiveness towards the main character, John Connor, illustrating a potential for machines to adapt a human values. The second one is a Wally. Wally is a great animated film by Pixar. Wally is a waste collecting robot exhibit human-like qualities such as curiosity, emotions, and capacity for love. Despite being a machine, right? Wally develops a strong bond between another robot, which is called Eve. It actually demonstrates the traits that are typically associated with humanity, like empathy and compassion and love. The third one is the Jarvis. I guess the full form of a Jarvis is just a rather very intelligent systems. It is from the Marvel movies, and it is basically a Tony Stark's virtual assistant and AI system. Despite of having a lack of physical form, Jarvis demonstrate human-like qualities throughout our advanced AI. It knows Iron Man's needs, preferences, and routines, and making highly personalized and very intuitive system for the Iron Man. So I guess so. Let's understand the definition of a technology, because the technology as a solution. So I'll probably so we have a statement: technology as a solution to the engineering problem, and what this means. Why so? Humans, or let's call it as a people, because we all are people. Technology and people work together not only because it's morally right, or this is the only one way to do it, because it's actually a better way to solve any engineering problem. Technology has become an indispensable part of our life. It offers various solutions to the problems that we encounter on a daily basis, from simplest daily challenges to a global issues. Technology plays a very crucial part, empowering us to overcome obstacles and find innovation solutions. But look at us from last 10,000 years. One of the things that we grew up doing very well is to enhance limitations to who we are as a humans. We make more easy to live, to be a better. The most and one of the most relationship between these tools and humans are rational or mechanical or related to strength, and the bond between these tools and humans are subconscious, and hence we have a statement which is human technology interface is very limited. Yes, because if you look at the history, language is the first tool that is created to expand human interaction or art. and music is to create support and emotional side of a human. So let me dive into some of the limitation of interfaces. Think of computers, key, door handles, or even a steering wheel or a touch devices, right? Think of all tools that we use to interact with the interfaces that are primitive or limited. As we increasingly rely on technology, the decision-making process, we must aware the limitation of a complex scenarios also. These interfaces limitations we can probably think of. These are right now five. So first one is limited feedback and the context. So technology interface sometimes lack clear contextual feedback, making it difficult for the user to understand system responses or whether their actions were successful. These lack of feedback can lead a confusion and hinder the user experience part. The second one is cognitive overload. Technology interface that prevent excessive information or complex tasks simultaneously can overwhelm user, leading a cognitive overload. Example would be, a driving on a traffic road or driving between the highways. The cognitive load is more on the traffic side. The third one is physical limitations. Many technology interfaces rely on physical inputs, such as a keyboard, mouse, touchscreen. These interfaces may pose limitations or individual with the physical disabilities or mobility impairments. The fourth one is lack of personalization. When we think of lack of personalization, interface can offer lack of personalization option, making challenges for user. This limitation can hinder user experience, may result in less effective interaction with the technology. Uh, Language and cultural barrier. Technology interface that are only available in certain languages. User may find challenging to understand, navigate through interfaces that are not designed to accommodate their specific needs. Uh, so that is the reason, I guess, why humanizing tech matters. With all the limitations and reasons, I think we should think more on the humanizing tech or humanizing solutions. Humanizing solution matters because it enhances our user experience. We can create intuitive and engaging user experience that are truly understand and respond to our needs. It makes basically a technology more user friendly, effective, and ultimately more satisfying. Furthermore, the humanizing technology foster emotion connections. When technology exhibit traits like empathy or emotion intelligence, it can evoke feelings of a companionship, trust, and understanding. These emotion and connections have a power of enhance of our well-being, reduce our loneliness, and provide supports in various aspects of our lives. Moreover, the humanizing technology promotes inclusivity and accessibility, considering diverse need of capabilities of individuals. We can design technology that can accommodate everyone. So, and that is the reason I guess humanizing matters the most. I'm sure that everyone is aware of these techs, right? So hey Alexa, please play my music, right? Hey Alexa or Google Home, please switch on my lights, right? How often we heard this phrase? Pretty often, right? So smart assistant like Alexa, Siri, or Google, right, have taken over our homes, lives in our 21st century, for good reason. Right from the playing our favorite music to answering our questions, being very philosophical, controlling our home, right? Smart homes and smart assistants have come all the way long since their inceptions. Great companies like Google, Amazon, Meta, and Apple increasingly emphasizing the humanizing their products and services. In this today's world, where access to the top technologies from all over has come extremely easy for everyone. User love using their products, positive emotional responses on their product side. So what is the next? So as we have all these limitations, right, and we care about why the humanizing tech matters the most, right? So what's the next? So now for the first time, we have a technology that can attempts and to establishment a relationship between emotional side and empathy side of a humans, and that is a subconscious side. So we used to have a one-way direction. Now we are doing a two-way direction with our tools and interfaces. Emotional states. AI could actually learn my emotional state. So there are, let's say, five possibilities can AI can learn. So first one is the emotional state. He could actually learn how to relate user in a better way. Why does this matter? Why it is so important? It is can actually optimize the interface and solution not only the rational level but at the emotional level. And the second one is emotional recognition. AI can be trained to recognize human interpreted human emotions through the facial expressions, tone of voice, and let's say other cues. A lot of mental well-being apps or chatbot are understand your feelings by asking the right questions, and then they can provide a guidance. The third one is the pattern and behaviors. AI can actually learn and recognize a pattern of human behavior, including preferences, habits, your routine, by analyzing vast amount of data. This acknowledge can be leveraged to a personalized experience and make it very good predictions. The fourth one is language and the communications. AI can learn to understand and interpret it human language, including natural language processing and sentiment analysis. These enables AI to engage conversation, provides customer support, and to extend insights from the textual data. The fourth one is the decision making, or the fifth one, yeah. So AI algorithm can learn human decision making progresses, identifying patterns, the biases, and the references. This knowledge can be utilized probably to develop recommendation systems to optimize processes and to assist decision making progress across various domains. There might be a chances where in future where AI can actually learn human values and ethics, and this can be aligned with our social values, preservation of human rights, and ensuring the responsibility of an application. And I'm sure that this soon will be happened. And this is a reason, I guess, if you all remember, right, that early chatbots fails. So I have probably jotted down 3 points. Like the first one is the dead ends. The user feel no connection with bots and does not satisfy the needs. And these are the reasons, I guess, the early chatbot fails. So conversation chatbot interfaces has been evolved from last 5 to 6 years, but chatbot have limited responses. They are not often able to answer a multi-part questions. It often means that customer are left without a solutions and may have to go with the dead end. uh, they are often machine like their interaction, and people hate the most of the time, and I guess this is the reason most of the chatbot fails. um, so this is a quote from the Aaron Walter. It's an experience for user that makes feels there is a person and not machine at the other end, and there is a connection. Aaron Walter is a author by one of the famous book called Designing for Emotions. So I'll probably touch base upon a few recent humanizing tech that is available in the market or industry. So the first one is the Chat GPT. I'm sure everyone is using it. It is an advanced language model powered by OpenAI 3.5 architecture. It is designed to understand generate human-like text responses in real-time conversation. With the extensive training on the wide range of topics, ChatGPT can provide helpful information, engage discussions, assist user on various tasks, making it versatile tool for enhancing a very interactive experience for the user. Currently, ChatGPT use cases are enormous. ChatGPT are using to enhance the descriptions, to provide a customer service, to probably provide a content creation, right? It is being used for India education and training purposes, debugging codes, predicting questions, and to produce content. The solutions and possibilities are endless. The next one is Sophia. Sophia is the first humanoid robot developed by the Hansen Robotics, I guess, in Japan. That is gained significant attention for human-like appearances and advanced artificial intelligence capabilities. Um with the sophisticated chatbot system, facial recognition technology, and natural language processing, Sophia can engage in multiple conversation and express emotion through facial expressions and even given speeches on various topics. It aims to showcase a potential robotics and AI human robot interactions, social interactions, and assisting tasks in areas like healthcare, education, and customer service. The third one is seeing AI. I guess I'm sure everyone has already used this sort of app. So seeing AI is an innovative app developed by Microsoft that utilize computer vision technology to assist individual with visual impairments. By leveraging the power of artificial intelligence, the app can audibly describe the word of user, recognize and providing spoken feedback, objects, text, people, and even scenes to capture through the device of camera. Seeing AI empowers visually impaired individuals by enhancing their understanding of environment and enabling the greater independence to their daily lives. This is a great app. The fourth one is the Portal Smart Mirror. So, Portal is an intelligent home mirror application spanning healthcare and fitness and wellness. It actually scan your entire body once you install it, and it can actually give you a personalized demand workout based on your body types, based on your fat percentage. So, it's a AI based real time data feedback from the smart mirror. It is actually evolved in India. The fifth one is a neural link. So it is a building an implantable brain computer interfaces. It is capable of translating thoughts into an action. The device is designed to connect human brains directly to the computers, enabling individuals with communications impairments and paralyzed to speech disorder to regain the ability to communicate effectively. And I guess recently even the FDA has approved the Neuralink in USA. The fourth one is metaverse, so a digital place where a user can interact and leverage in various activities. You start browsing through virtual stores, hoping you find a specific item that you're looking for. However, the encounter several challenges and frustration throughout the experiences. But I guess industry are still probably experiencing and evolving this metaverse experience for the user. And on the similar lines, I guess Apple has also come up with the smart, not smart mirror, but the smart vision, a Vision Pro. The headset is basically a wearer can control on their eyes, heads, and voice feature that other handset does not have. So Vision Pro is essentially a augmented reality handset that seamlessly blends with the real world and the digital world. Moving to end of the presentation. So we actually saw that what is the humanizing and how it affects the world, right? How it is actually differentiate between the technology and the human side. Now we'll probably need to consider a few aspects while designing any humanizing tech. These example represents just a few of the humanizing technologies that are available in an industry. In addition to following a user centric process, designers and developers can greatly enhance the creation of humanizing solutions by incorporating these principles. So, these are six principles: empathy, emotion, simplicity, a human-like interactions, delight and surprise, and inclusivity and diversity. I'll probably explain one by one. So, empathy. Design with empathy by understanding and addressing needs, goals, and emotion of a user. Consider their perspective, cultural background, and ability to create inclusive and meaningful experience for the end user. The second one is emotion. We must not forget the emotional side of a human. Consider a emotion impact on the technology on the user side. Use design elements such as colors, typography, audio, or visual cues to evoke positive emotions and create an engaging experience. The third one is simplicity. Strive for a simplicity in design to make it technology accessible and easy to understand. Reduce complexity, eliminate unnecessary steps, and provide clear instructions and guidance. Human like interaction refers to a designing technology, interfaces, and system that is mimic and simulate human communication patterns, behavior, and responses. Such interactive feedbacks are like something like voice user interface. Think of tone, think of smile, think of humor, right? Think of friendliness to make it more interactive as possible. The fifth one is delight and surprise. Incorporate expected and delightful elements into the user experience. Think of surprises when user with pleasant surprises, celebration or hidden features that goes beyond their expectations. uh, Inclusivity. Design technology that accessible a wide range of users. Think of all the disabilities, a diverse background. Consider a different abilities, language, cultural norms. Ensure equal access when you actually designing for the humanity. So these are the principles that we should consider while defining any product or services, which we probably need a human touch or humanizing tech touch. So I'll probably come to a slide where how what will be the future. So the first one is human machine collaboration. The future will be witness increasingly collaboration and synergy between human and machines. The second one is emotional intelligence. The future technology will possess enhanced emotion intelligence, allowing them to understand and respond to a human emotions more effectively. The third future will be augmented reality and virtual reality. AR and VR technologies will play a significant role in humanizing tech by immersing user in rich, interactive, and personalized experience in future. The fourth one is assistive and adaptive technology. The future of humanizing tech will see the advancement and assistive and adaptive technology aim at empowering individuals and disabilities of unique needs. I think with this presentation, we understand the basic of humanizing tech and why we should care about humanizing. Please feel free to probably ask any questions uh, on this presentation. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, KK. Really, really very and really interesting presentation. I think that you touch crucial points, no, and really trendy points from the last year and from the last 2 years, talking about the interface in artificial intelligence. For example, the part of the Chat GPT that it was very, very. The boss that created the appearance of this kind of tools were very significant for the world. Probably my only question regarding the representation is that I think that the future, according to your vision, is like we are working in the right way. We are facing some troubles and some challenges in order to make this a more human or humanizing of technology more complete. But do you see any kind of risk or threat on this field? Because I remember that, for example, part of the media when ChatGPT appears set on the table part of the problems that probably artificial intelligence will replace some jobs, for example, no, some kind of work from the humans. Do you see any kind of these troubles in the future,
Yeah.
or yeah?
So I think one of the challenges that AI or humanizing tech definitely faces will be the ethical consideration, right, in the technology development, including that user privacy, right, the data protection, avoiding algorithm biases, right, discrimination, and promoting a transparency. So I guess it's crucial to engage ongoing discussions and consultation with stakeholders, including expert and policymakers, when we actually define those policy and ethical consideration for any tech gadgets or any humanizing tech. So yeah, so these are the challenges, I guess.
Great to see, and I'm really sure that the people and the audience will be very interested in this topic because, as I mentioned, it transcends the part of the technology. No, it is more about the social development of the world, and probably politics and geopolitics and all these
Yeah.
kind of topics will be crossing this line. So, if your audience have any kind of question or comment, please use the chat in order to interact with KK, because I'm sure that KK will be ready to answer any kind of question related to this topic. And I don't have any more questions, KK, just to mention that I'm so happy to be here with you. And we are so glad to have you as part of the lineup for this edition of the Dev Week. I hope to see you in future editions. And but till then, please don't forget to the rest of the audience to follow us on the social media using the chat. And if you want to watch the next session, please remember that you need to return to the official website in order to watch the full agenda and select the next session. So this is on my side. I'm Alexis Flores, part of the Encora Mexico. Thank you, KK. Thank you,
Thank you.
people.
Thank you, Joseph. Thank you, everyone.
See
Thank
you
you.
later.
Yeah, thank you.